My name is Brian Moon. I am the Executive Director of the NDMA. I'm also the Chief Technology Officer at Perigene Technologies and the President of Sarah Learning Assessments. I want to take a few minutes to ground everyone in the purpose of today's meeting and give you a sense of who's here and what they are representing. So the first thing to show you is the numbers. We still actually have folks registering. They're kind of streaming in. As of last count, we had about 360 people registered. Most importantly, for the purposes of this open house, you can see the numbers here. We asked everyone to indicate how much they knew about NDM. And, 4/5 of the group are either novices or intermediates. So NDM is new to them, or they're generally familiar with NDM. We only had about 18% who were experts in NDM. And from my perspective, this is a really, really nice showing. And it really speaks to the broad scale interest in naturalistic decision making, even for folks who know a little bit about it but want to hear more. And for those folks, we can talk about what NDM really is. NDM is a framework for studying, informing, and shaping how people make decisions in demanding real-world situations. What separates NDM from a lot of other approaches to studying human behavior and decision-making is our focus on those real-world situations. We get out there in the real world and we study people where they work, and then we seek to help them develop their expertise, build systems that enable their expertise. NDM as a practice has been around for over 35 years. Our community has held 15 international conferences, and there are literally thousands of studies and publications that folks can dig into to get a better understanding, either in the specific domain they're interested in, or more generally about human decision making, sense making, uncertainty management, attention management. Those are the sorts of things that we focus on as NDM researchers. So why the association? We want to strengthen the existing relationships, frameworks, and programs that are loosely tied together under this NDM framework. We want to expand the awareness of NDM and its value, and that's something we're certainly hoping to do today with the open house. And we want to diversify the NDM community and its scope of practices. So we started the association late last year, and already we're starting to see that this focus on diversity and building strength through diversity is starting to happen even with this open house. Just a few of the locations are marked here in terms of the areas where people are coming from to pay attention to what we're talking about today. In terms of roles, we've got folks who are NDM practitioners, researchers, consultants. We've got folks from academia. We've got folks who are developing products and services. And we've got folks from government organizations. So NDM is applicable in lots and lots of different contexts. In terms of domains, struggled to get all these on the screen, frankly. We've got folks from the chemical industry, the computers and IT, land management and forestry, shipping, security, the utilities, rail, warfighters in various contexts, health, aerospace, finance, firefighting. The list goes on, but clearly there's an interest across lots of different contexts in what the community has to say about decision making and how we can improve decision making across these different contexts. We hope that those of you who haven't joined yet will join. All of our information is available at naturalisticdecisionmaking.org. There you can join. You can also follow us on social media and reach out with any questions that you have. Most importantly, an update to our website today is about the 16th International Conference on Naturalistic Decision Making. That'll be held as an in-person event in Orlando, Florida, October 24th to the 27th. The conference dates are 25 to 27. We'll also have a non-host social the night before, so folks who are coming in can start to meet people face-to-face. We are going to have a limited program, virtual, that will be available through exclusively to members of the NDMA. So if you aren't able to attend in person, although we hope you will, you'll be able to watch some of the papers and proceedings online as a member. Registration is now open. We are also accepting submissions for interactive experiences. If you have a demonstration of how NDM has been applied in your domain, or perhaps tools that you use that are NDM relevant, we're looking for interactive experiences in addition to papers and posters, which are also going to be a track at the event. We will have discounted rates for NDMA members, and sponsorships will be available to those who are interested in affiliating with the NDM brand. So today what we've tried to do is put together a program that provides a sweeping introduction to naturalistic decision making. We will start off with a keynote from Gary Klein of Shadowbox Training. I'm sure that many of you are aware of Gary and his work. For those that aren't, Gary is going to be touching on where NDM has come from, where we're headed next. We're going to next hear from Cedric Chin. Cedric is a great example of someone who recently has become aware of the community and has been a great champion in sharing his excitement about what NDM has meant to him in terms of his own experience, his professional practice, and his excitement has been palpable, and I'm glad we can share it with you today. Next, we'll have a set of talks from very diverse domains. These are leading NDM practitioners who are going to show what is so special about the kind of findings that we are able to gather as NDM practitioners. We'll have a series of talks then from practitioners who really are going to talk about what happens to the findings. So it's one thing to really understand the NDM aspects of various domains, but what do we do with that? How do we help others accelerate their expertise? How do we build systems that enable expert performance? And that's what this set of talks is going to be about, the applications. Finally, we're going to pull the curtain back a bit and show you under the hood. What are some of the tools that we as NDM practitioners use, and how do we apply those, and where can you start to learn about them? And so we'll focus more on NDM tools. So findings, applications, and tools is how this day is going to go.